Here's an old joke for you. Doctor, doctor, I feel like a pair of curtains. Oh, grow up and pull yourself together. Yeah, you used to laugh at stuff like that, didn't you? Well, it seems it's offensive these days, particularly to 16-year-old trainee hairdressers. How do everybody? Welcome back to the channel for a Wednesday. Hope you're doing all right. I am. I've just got back from Heathrow. I'm going to go home and have some breakfast and yeah, whatever. Well, it's more like lunch now, actually. You know, when I read stories like the one I'm about to tell you, it's no small wonder we've got a big problem with getting jobs covered in this country, especially the more, you know, manually intensive ones like fruit picking and, you know, all that sort of thing. With our kids, there's a very basic thing, right? When you get to a certain age, you have to make an opportunity for yourself, which is going to define you and what you do for the rest of your life. Some make it, some don't. Some slip through the cracks, some don't. Some are born lazy little bastards and they stay that way and sponge off the state for the rest of their days. And others can go on to very, very great success. But there's one thing that binds all teenagers together. There's a certain arrogance. They get to an age and they think they know it all. And some of them point blankly refuse to take advice and guidance off of people older than them. I see it every day of my life. And I'm sure other people that have regular exposure to teenagers see that as well. There's one thing that teenagers do every now and again. They kind of go over the top and can easily take offence to certain things. You know, have a look at this story. Yes, a 16-year-old kid who was a trainee hairdresser obviously decided that's what they wanted to do and went down that path, and apparently ended up being playing up, being on their phone, even spending time in the toilet, apparently throwing up and all sorts of things. Got told to grow the fuck up by their boss at their age, pull themselves together and get on with it. Well, they didn't take kindly to this, did they? They decided, right, that's it, I'm off. I'm going to get you in a court of law. I'm going to sue you for constructive dismissal and age discrimination because you told me to grow up, even though you've probably been on this planet 3 times longer than I have. Well, guess what? The court was having none of it. Simply telling a child, which is what you are at the end of the day, a child to grow up, is not age discrimination. Never has been, never will be. This, unfortunately, is another example of what a self-entitled bunch of, I'll say the word, whippersnappers we have clicking at our heels in this day and age, who think the world owes them a living, and half of them don't know what a full day's work is. And that is, you know, some of the reason, not all of the reason, but it's some of the reason we got big issues in this country with some of those more basic jobs. You know, when I was a kid, I went and got a paper round. I picked spuds on the field. I even went dug holes on a building site when I come home from college. You know, anything I could do to earn a few quid and get me started in life, I did. But a lot of the kids today, I don't know whether it's our generation's fault that this has happened, the way we've brought them up, or it's just something they've been exposed to by all the bloody lefty-induced crap you read on the news. Are they brainwashed into that way of thinking? They just won't get off their arse and do a decent day's living. All right, that's not all of them. There are exceptions to the rule, but it's a big problem in this country. And, you know, this story that I read here is just another example of it. When's it going to stop? I think we need to take the responsibility and try and drum into our kids, to drum into their kids as well, that this isn't the way. You have to work hard to find your way. You have to make your own opportunities. Otherwise, we're not going to get anywhere in this life at all. Absolutely crazy times we live in. And where we find a Britain which is departed from the EU and, you know, they're all chucking the muck around saying, oh, it's Brexit. I'll do fuck off. You know, we've got to make the best of what we've got and get on with it. It's going to take time, yes, but we've got to start with the youth. Otherwise, it's going to go on and on, isn't it? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. It all helps. Give the video a like. I'll see you later. This is me signing off. Toodaloo.